What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Off the Bench podcast. I am your host, Daniel Ball, and I'm joined most of the time by Jim Cross, but tonight he's going to be in the shadows, lurking, doing producer things. But I got my sister from another mister, Ava Garza. Ava, what up? What up?
Not that much. I'm really excited because, fun fact, I actually interviewed George Range my first year ever of doing interviews. So, my senior year of high school, 2 years ago, and I never got to interview our special guest today. So, I'm super, super pumped about this one.
Well, this is going to be a good one
It
because
is.
it's like mom and dad are away and we get to do whatever we want.
I know we don't have Jen to
So
tell us what to do.
I
It's
know
really
it's gonna be
fun.
fire. But
It's going to be awesome.
before we get to the episode, as always, we got to plug those sponsors. Jesus One Apparel. Um, it doesn't get any better than this. Look at this. I have to brag on this one of one that Jim hooked me up with. I don't care if it was not the right color, a mistake. Now it lives with me, and it's my go-to, especially in Florida. You get the lightweight hoodie,
Mm,
can't beat it. We got Jesus One. We've got Chinook seeds, 8 flavors, mild to wild. Go to your local gas station, grocery store, convenience store, pick up the best sunflower seeds in the game. And Old Dominic Distillery, experience 150 years of tradition in the heart of downtown Memphis. Bourbon, vodka, whiskey, gin. They got you covered. All your spirits, anything that you like, anything you want to partake in, go to olddominicdistillery.com, and I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed with anything. But Ava, more importantly, we got to get to the episode at hand, and we got to welcome
yes.
our special guest, Texas A&M baseball star. I'm calling him a star. We're
He
gonna
will
get.
be. You're speaking it into existence.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It will.
Nico Partida. Nico, how you doing?
Doing great. Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely, man. I'm blessed, and here's why. Because we get to it's like a Disney movie. We all know what happened with Texas A&M baseball last year. And for any good Disney movie, you got to have some tragedy to start because now it's the build up to what's going to be awesome. So I'm excited. I know Ava's excited. She's chomping at the bits to get into this. So let's
Always.
do it.
Yep.
So, A&M is hosting the Miami Hurricanes in the first round of
Mm.
college football playoffs. Are you going to be there?
I'm definitely being there. Yes, I'm going.
So A&M hasn't released their 2026 page, so we don't have anything on your profile yet. And so for
Mm.
the people that are trying to get to know you, where are you from?
I'm from Pearland, Texas, right south of Houston. So about hour 40 from College Station.
So what's one thing I have to do or something that I like absolutely need to try eating?
Eating in Pearland?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You got options, so like I'm
Okay.
expecting
Yeah.
something like amazing.
Okay. So every time I come back in town, I grew up going to this place called Wrap and Roll, where they have like great fried rice. Like it's unbelievable. They have egg rolls. It's those that type of food. So it's awesome. I had it this past weekend when I was in town. So it was great.
So who is your biggest influence growing up?
Influence. I'll just say my dad. I know that's a generic answer, but he's had so much impact on just how I go by my stuff every day, and just he truly made me who I am today.
So favorite athlete of all time?
Favorite athlete?
Yeah.
Um, Surprisingly, this isn't baseball. Like I loved Kobe Bryant growing up, and my dad got me like his book. He got me all everything about him. Like when he passed away, it was really sad because I really liked Kobe Bryant, but most likely him.
So you played for Team USA. What was it like to wear the red, white, and blue?
It was unbelievable because I had never been put on a stage like that before, and I guess I never truly understood what it was to represent your country. My uncle played for or was in the military. He was in the Marines, and so I never really truly understood what he did, and so there's a lot of learning with that. But being able to represent the country in maybe a little different way, but the way I could best do it, it was unbelievable. It was great.
So ultimately, you decide not to go into the 2025 draft. You're headed to College Station. What made Texas A&M the place that you wanted to play at?
I mean, I couldn't pass down just the community, the 12th man, the coaches. I mean, even the players coming in. Like, you got 3 potential first round draft picks. You got Grahovac, Sorrell, and Hakopian. So, like, playing alongside those guys is extremely hard to pass up.
So I have to ask because before I hand it on over to Daniel, if you're from Texas, especially from Houston, like you're usually a big A&M person, or
Mm-hmm.
you're like the complete opposite. So did you
Yes.
grow up an A&M fan?
So my mom went to A&M, so I was an A&M
Okay.
fan.
Okay.
My dad ended up going to UTSA, so he was never like a big Texas fan, but that's who he rooted for. But he's shifted to an A&M fan now.
I guess he has to.
Yeah, he
Turn the
has
crush
to
on him a little
to
bit.
make the wife happy.
In Ava, anytime I hear somebody that's from the Houston area, I just need to know. Do you know who Mike Jones is?
Mike Jones?
We've talked
Yes.
about this
Yeah, I
before.
think I think I think so. Wait.
No, if you think so, you don't
Yeah,
know.
I probably
That
don't.
that's how
Please
that
educate
works.
us. Educate us.
I need you to pick up the phone and call 281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low. Yeah, I'm telling you, Mike Jones, rapper from Houston. One
Okay.
of the best rappers out of Houston. So there you go.
Okay, I was thinking of a different. I wasn't thinking of a rapper.
Well, clearly you got homework to do,
Okay.
Nico, but this isn't about rap. This is about Texas A&M baseball, and obviously you get into the fall season, you're not wasting any time. 3-run homer. You also towed the rubber in your fall debut at Bluebell.
Mhm.
Um, was this just a fall ball thing, or is it a like? Are we gonna get to see a potential like true two-way player? Is is that something you and Coach Early have discussed, or is that just something that you're toying with in the fall, but that's not going to come to fruition in the spring?
So this entire fall, actually, I've been doing both. We've been managing it where I don't overwork my body, but I can see what I can handle. So it is going to be something we do experiment with in the spring just to see kind of the workload and like how much of a toll it takes on my body. But I will be going into the spring as a two-way player.
Okay, that's good to hear. Now, this is off the script. This has nothing to do with any of the questions,
Mhm.
but I'm curious now because when you talk about a two-way player, to me, like in high school and in travel ball, like playing two ways, like whatever, like that's an everyday occurrence. But now you're getting into college, like, are you 100% committed to like two-way as you go in, and the coaches are going, hold on, let's pump the brakes, let's see how this goes? Or are they just as excited to know that you have the potential to do this as well?
I feel like it's just as excited. I mean, JK, he's been excited to have me on the mound. I've been advancing as a pitcher as well because in high school, like I was able to throw strikes, but my pitching ability wasn't as good as it should have been, which he's helped me a lot with that. Same with the other coaches. And then early's really excited because he wants to see how I can do both and just see how it ends up panning out. So it's definitely a both mutual thing in which we both want to see how it goes.
So let's talk about the hitting aspect. You get to hit, in front of, behind, in the middle of guys like Grahovac and Sorrell. How nice is it to come into a lineup with already established guys that can swing the stick really well?
Well, it feels great because it kind of gives you this sense of more of a team sense. It's like you have trust in other guys to get the job done, and it's just your job to get whatever you need to get done so that they can do a better job at theirs. So it's really great having those staple guys that can really make an impact whenever you don't make an impact.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's something when you can go to Texas A&M because there's a culture there, but it's another when you go, oh man, like not only do I get to go to this place with has this tradition and this history and this culture and like winning expectations, but also you're like, man, there's a stud here, there's a stud there. 1 through 9 can all swing the stick. Everybody in the pen, everybody that's on the bump is gonna bring it. Like being able to insert yourself in that's got to be humbling in a sense, but also really gratifying to know like the hard work that you put in has put you in a very unique position to be able to not only be there but to go two ways.
Sure, for sure. It's great. It's great having those guys.
Jim has Omaha predictions every year, and
Mhm.
this is as early of his predictions that I've seen, and you guys are in it. That means he believes that you guys are going to Omaha, and we know that hitting is there. So talk to me about the pitching staff, because ultimately I believe the hitting is going to carry you throughout the season, but it's going to be the
Mhm.
pitching, in my opinion, that's going to be the make or break you. That's going to
Yeah.
propel you forward. So talk to me a little bit about the staff.
So the staff really impressed me. Like we got unbelievable guys that, I've rarely been in situations where like every guy you put on the mound has really good stuff. So in the fall, they're really consistent. Honestly, they're big strike throwing. That's our main thing is throwing strikes because hitting's already hard enough that if you just give guys free bases, then you're just giving them wins. So I'm really impressed with how our staff through this fall, and especially when we got the guys who are on the injured list. Whenever they come back, it's going to be unbelievable. Like guys like Shane had been doing live ABs at the end of the fall, and he was throwing really well. Caden McCoy threw really well. So just having those type of guys back is going to be huge in the spring.
Is is there a chip on everyone's shoulder? Like obviously you being new, like it's hard to like say there's a chip on your
Mhm.
shoulder, but like those guys that are coming back, is that chip there, or is it just turn the page, new year, we're gonna, figure it out?
So there's definitely probably a little bit of both where like they're turning the page and not trying to like remember anything that happened last year because I mean I wasn't part of the team kind of like you said, so I didn't really get to experience it firsthand, but I could tell some of those guys were pretty upset on how last year went. So I see a lot of them handling business, I'd say differently than what I think they were, in which they're more serious about it this year. They're getting the small things right. Like our biggest thing is just do the common things and commonly well. So it's stuff like that, like where I can see them putting a little more into it.
So now the important stuff. Have you thought about your walk-up song? Like the people need to know. Do you know what it's gonna be, or like what are you considering?
Yeah, so we're supposed to submit them. We're submitting them today, but I did "Crazy" by Boozy for my hitting one, and then
Crazy
pitching
choice.
one. It has to get to the good part. It has to get to the good part.
Has to get to the
But
good part.
my pitching one, I was in between two. It was either gonna be "Come As You Are" by Nirvana or "Family Ties" by Kendrick and Baby Keem. So
Okay.
my pitching one, especially if I'm closing, I kind of wanted to get something that the fans would enjoy. Where like, I mean, in the ninth inning, like sometimes they're all dead and tired up there, which 12th man's never dead and tired, but it just gets them up and going.
Perfect. So last question before we go through a game of this or that.
Okay.
You have Jesus One on your Instagram
Mhm.
page. Talk
Yeah.
about how much your faith has played a role in playing baseball.
It's been unbelievable. I mean, I would not be here if I didn't have my faith. And early on in my high school career, like I was a believer, but I wasn't like fully bought in as I should have. So that kind of took control of my character. It made me someone who I didn't want to be. And then I'd say junior year was probably when it flipped the switch. Like that season and that summer, like I fully bought into it, and I could see the miracles he had done in my life. He opened doors that needed to be open, and he closed some that needed to be closed. So, it really kept me level headed and just kind of gave me the idea that like no matter what I put out on the field, like it doesn't change the unconditional love he has. So, there's this song that I've been listening to called "The Blood." I don't know if you've heard it, but it was just talking about it's never been about like perfection or performance, and it's just you're always forgiven. And it's about his sacrifice on the cross. So it's things like that that just keep me going.
I mean, that's incredible. Incredible
Hmm.
faith carries with you, obviously. Big believer. So,
Hmm.
wish you the best and all that you do, obviously, on the mound and on the field this season. But
Thank you.
I gotta ask a couple like really important questions. Okay. Because this is Ava, this is big. Like we may never have a two-way player ever again. Like
I
Yeah.
know.
like
And Jim is missing it.
Yeah.
and he's clearly not in it to win it. I'm kidding. He's here. But Nico, talk to me a little bit about the what the role is. Like, obviously, if you're in the game in a position, is there an opportunity that you pitch in that same game, or is pitching something where you're not going to be in the lineup and you're going to solely focus on pitching for that day?
So we've talked about multiple scenarios. We're kind of just like letting it play out. Like in the fall, whenever we did inter squads or the scrimmage, I played the field, went warmed up, not pitched. But I mean, it'll be a little different in the games. But I mean, we've talked about some things. It was like JK was telling me like you may play the field for a little bit, and then if we need you late in the game, you come warm up and go do your thing, or you may DH a full game, and whenever you need a pitch, you go pitch, or maybe you start a game on the mound and you DH, you throw a couple innings, and then just finish the game at DH. So we've talked about multiple things. It's just kind of seeing how it plays on early on in the spring and making adjustments from there.
When you up your level of play, obviously going into SEC, you're upping the level of play. Is it hard to be able to spread yourself in those two roles? So you start, as the DH and you're a completely offensive mindset, and then you have to turn around in that game and spread some of that focus to possibly having to warm up and possibly going into the game and having to throw strikes and having to get outs and do those things, and then turn around and still have to perform at the plate. Is that something that's been a difficult transition for you, or is that something that you've been pretty, easily able to negotiate and navigate through?
I feel like I've kind of been used to it for a while. It's kind of like I focus on what I'm doing during the present. So like if I'm on the field, like playing defense, I never truly think about my hitting at all. But if I'm hitting, I never truly think about pitching or defense. So I've kind of just been like be where my feet are. And so my mom always had a thing where like make it up on the field, which pitching and hitting at the same time helped a lot with that. Like if I go and have a bad at bat, I get to go on the mound and make up for it. If I have a bad inning, I get to go hit and make up for it. So it's never really too much been about spreading my focus. It's just having all my focus in one spot at the time.
Man, it's I tip my hat to you, man, because I don't think I could do it. I think from a pitching standpoint, like I just want to worry about that. It's hard enough to get out. Like,
For
let me
sure,
just
for
worry
sure.
about that. Much less not getting out when I get up to the plate. Like that's
sure.
too much. Too much, Ava.
Mhm.
All these kids these days, they're trying to do big things. They're trying to I don't know. I couldn't do it. But what's the pitching arsenal? What's it look like? What are we throwing?
My pitches.
Yeah.
So
I'm putting the scouting report out there
Yeah,
for all the teams.
sure.
We need to know.
I added some pitches in the fall because coming into this, I just had fastball, curveball, changeup because I mean it just got by for me, but I never really had like a fast off speed. So we've been working cutters and sliders, some where I'm getting at good velos. So mostly fastball, curveball, changeup, and then cutter and slider, or whichever one like kind of sticks better.
What is the difference between your cutter and your slider? Because you're trying to throw both of them with obviously not off speed, but with more velocity, but not the same as you would a fastball. So what, in your opinion, like what is your difference between your slider and your cutter?
So mostly my cutter, what I'm trying to do is just basically legit just throw it as hard as I can and just have a small little horizontal right there. Just a little different than the fastball, just so I don't have a flat fastball and nothing else. So a little bit of that. And then the slider is just more of just a horizontal pitch where just get them out front, try to roll over or make them chase where they think it's the fastball coming. But just based on it's just horizontal movement is the main difference.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, the more pitches you can throw at batters, especially now with all the analytics and stuff that colleges have, the more you're going to be able to fool them or trick them or
Yeah, for sure.
get hitters doing the one thing that they don't need to do, and that's think too much. And so if you get them thinking too much, and obviously you've won half the battle, now you just got to locate the right pitch, and now you're in business. But man, I'm excited.
Mhm.
I am really excited. I hope that Nico does both in one game. I hope that the season opener, like he's on the mound and hitting, he drops a bomb, he has some strikeouts, like he just has just like a solid day.
No, appreciate that. Thank
That
you.
would, that would make my life. So,
You can
but
make your life.
yeah, with that,
I'll do the best. I'll do the best I can.
no pressure or anything,
Oh,
Nico.
no,
Just
none
go
added.
out and hit a
None
home
added.
run and get a few outs. Like I'm not asking a lot. Come on, man. So, let's get to it, man. You want to play a game?
Sure.
All right. If you said no, I would be hurt because we've had I don't know how many guests, over 500. I know that.
A million.
None of them had said no. So if you had said no, it would have hurt my heart a little bit. So, all right, but let's get into it. It's called This or That. Oh, 700 plus guests. That is breaking news right there.
Breaking news.
700 plus guests. That's
a lot of
wild.
people, man.
Wild. But the game is This or That, Nico. It's very simple. I'm going to give you two options. You choose one option or the other. Can't say both, can't say neither. Just pick the one that
Okay.
speaks to you.
Okay.
All right. We're going to softball question. Easy little. We're going to tee it up for you. All right.
Okay.
Chicken or steak?
Steak.
Steak. All right. What
That's automatic for me.
What is the cut of meat, man? Some people are like, no, just give me a ribeye. Some are like, give me a strip. And then some people are like, give me the filet. And some are like, give me the best of both worlds. Give me the porterhouse. But then some people want to go carnivore style, caveman style, and go tomahawk and just eat it by holding the bone. What's your go-to cut?
I mean, I'm not too picky on it, but like whenever we go eat somewhere, like if I'm with my parents, I just get a New York strip usually, just medium rare. I mean, just pretty basic, but I mean, it's great. I can't
He's
pass
a
it
simple
up.
guy. He's a simple guy.
Simple. Yeah.
All right, Ava, what do you think Nico's side with his steak is? If he's just a simple guy, I have a thought here. What do you think?
I don't know.
It's,
I'm a
it's
mac
the
and
most.
cheese girl.
It's probably the most basic one.
I'm a mac and cheese girl, but I'm guessing like mashed potatoes. I don't know why. Like
I was gonna go baked
Got
potato.
it.
Just
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like
Like
a
mashed potatoes, baked potato, one or the other.
one of the
Usually
potato
that.
situation.
can't beat it.
Can't go
Bacon,
wrong.
butter, cheese.
Yep.
It's usually it.
So Nico, I don't know what the rules are on the field at Bluebell, but I know some stadiums don't allow sunflower seeds. But I'm gonna ask you this question: sunflower seeds are gone.
I've always been more of a gum guy.
Okay, well, we need to get you hooked up with some Chinook seeds, and that might
Okay.
change your
Okay.
mind.
I've had some. They're good. I had some at they had a bunch at the USA trials, so we all kind of just roached a bunch of bags of it.
TV,
Nice.
are you the one with the weird mix? Like you got
Yeah.
a weird flavor.
You go
mix.
smokehouse barbecue and cinnamon toast, smoke and toast. It is,
Smoke and toast.
and I'm telling you, in the fall, it is the best combination that you could have. Like,
Mhm.
if you know that you're not playing and you might like come out of the pen like to close down a game or something, like that is a great bullpen mix.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it'll blow your mind. Try it. You won't be a gum guy anymore. Promise you. Now you got to pick. Now we start upping the level here.
Okay.
If you had to pick one to do for the rest of your career, pitcher or a position guy?
That's hard. I don't want to get
Well,
on
you
anyone's
thought
side,
you
but
thought you would
yeah.
see Ava. He thought he was just gonna stroll up in
Yeah.
here with his
first two questions
freshman
went by a little
year and
fast.
not have a tough question.
But no, probably position player. I'll probably say that part. I've been doing it for the longest time, and I always enjoyed just playing the field and just getting the hit. So
Is it just the fact that like you get to play every day, and it's not
yeah,
like
it's like with
situational
me.
or
Yeah, with me, I've never been too much like. I'd rather be in the game at all times, like fully playing. So probably that. But I mean, pitching, I love getting on the mound and throwing. So that's a hard one.
yeah. When we talked to Paul Skeens, we made him answer this question, so you weren't getting off the hook by not
Yeah,
answering
no,
this
I'll
question.
take it. I'll take it.
There you go. So the question that was given to me, and I don't know how right this is. I feel like it's not right. was Georgia or Oklahoma, but I feel like it should be Oklahoma or Alabama because
Talking.
that's who's playing in the playoffs. So
If we're
let's
talking
go Oklahoma, Alabama. Who you got?
Oklahoma versus Alabama, I think Alabama's gonna win.
You think so?
Yeah, no, I'm calling Alabama's winning.
Okay. Well, I mean, it is hard to beat a team twice in the SEC, and Alabama has some credibility behind them that Oklahoma doesn't necessarily have
Yeah.
recently. So I can feel you, but if I'm being honest, I hope Oklahoma just buries those dudes.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
I know. I'm
want.
like everything in here
Yeah.
wants me wants Oklahoma to win so much.
Yeah, no, I want them to win, but I'm trying to see on like who I think's going to. So
Realistically.
yeah,
Well, let's that brings up a good point. Like, who do you think's going to win it all?
I'd be a fake Aggie fan if I don't say Aggies. So
All right, let's move.
Take that
All right,
out. Take that out of it. I think Ohio State. I mean, I'm not gonna. It's them or Georgia. Them or Georgia. I don't think Indiana's gonna win it. It's gonna be Ohio State or Georgia.
You just blow off Indiana just like that. They
I don't think
just beat the team that you said
Hey,
had the next best
like
shot.
you said, it's hard to beat a team twice.
It is hard to beat a team twice.
But they
But
don't
no,
have
I think
they don't
it's gonna
have
be-
old Fernando behind under center,
Fernando
man.
Mendoza.
I don't think
That
I
dude
don't think
is.
Indiana's going. I think Georgia's gonna beat Indiana in the semis, but we'll see.
I hope Georgia gets buried too. Go without seeing them some more. Uniforms, maroon or
Ooh.
white?
That's hard. I kind of like how clean white looks,
Classy.
especially like right before the game. It's so clean, but better pinstripes over everything though. Pinstripes is the best one, personally. I'm a
That
big
is a
pinstripes guy.
unpopular opinion. I mean, even the Yankees don't like wearing pinstripes, bro.
I like the pinstripes.
All right, concert or sporting event. Now, let me put this in context for you. This is not just Dale and Bob at the local honky tonk bar down the road. This is like a bucket list concert and a bucket list sporting event.
Okay, I say I'd rather go to like a World Series or a Super Bowl over a 10 out of 10 concert, but like a regular season sporting event, I'd rather go to like a concert than that. But I say like a big game, I love the atmosphere of that.
All right.
We need what would be your dream concert though? That's usually the follow-up question.
Oh, that's hard. I've seen the videos of Drake concerts, and I mean, I don't know how anyone doesn't want to go to that. So it'd probably be that because those are also probably the loudest ones too.
Old Drizzy.
Yep.
Go see your boy.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. That would definitely be a good one to go see. Now you might lose some friends with this next question.
Oh,
all right.
I don't know if I want to answer this one.
Or you have to. That's when you say yes, you're gonna play.
That was part of the rules. That was part of the rules.
Who's gonna hit more home runs? Caden or Gavin?
You're talking about lose friends. I'm gonna lose a singular friend. Goodness.
Texas A&M's a big place. I mean, you could find new friends, but
it'll more so be it'll be a challenge for the person that you don't pick. Gotta be.
Goodness. I hope the other one doesn't see this. I think Gavin.
Wah, wah, wah. Why do you think Gavin?
I mean, the only reason I wasn't gonna choose him is because he didn't play last year. That's the only reason. That's why I was gonna say Sorrell at first, but then I looked back and on his first college season he hit 24. So
I mean, you would know better than us. You've seen them in the
But
fall. You've seen who's
You
sweating,
would.
who's hot,
this
who's
is the
killing
one I
it.
want to say or because I can't like it's not that I don't want to choose. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not that I don't want to choose. I just
Here's the good news is that you already picked Gavin, and so
yeah.
when we put this out there, we're gonna tag Caden, and we're gonna
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
we're gonna clip this part of it, and we're
Guys,
gonna
we have a
send it.
chat from Jim. He said Gavin is winning Survivor.
Oh no, that's his first pick, man. So
And I quote.
hey,
No, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I think it's neck on neck.
no doubt. I mean, either one. I mean, you're looking at two guys that could hit 5 home runs in a week.
Oh
Just
yeah.
because- I mean, it's if they haven't done it already. But
Mhm.
all right, last question, and this
Okay.
is the fun question. This is the make you think a little bit question. Would you rather spend 10 years in a coma or 5 years in prison? Don't sit up here and lie to us. I want you to think about this, Nico. It's easy for a freshman to come on here and be like, "Yeah, I go 2 ways. I'm the man. I'm Texas A&M, ball 8, ball 9. I got it all." And then say prison. But I really want you to think about this.
I just don't think I could deal with the 10-year coma. That's the thing. I rather like
What is
I
there?
don't-
What are you dealing with?
just being in a coma for 10 years. 10 years of your
Oh
life
man,
is
it
gone.
was just such a grind those 10 years, man. Just working my butt off, just
It's
laying
just-
here.
It kind of just depends the circumstances, but I mean, yeah, I can't hit the I don't know either. I just don't feel like I could miss. I'm gonna get FOMO if I'm gone for 10 years.
I mean, look, man, I respect the answer, but given the choice of what's easier, I'm not gonna let you say that you couldn't
I go 10 years.
you couldn't do the 10 years
coma.
because it's too hard. There's nothing that you would be doing. 0.
Yeah, 10 years coma. I'll go with that then. I'll go with that. If you aren't gonna let me
Don't
choose.
let me change your mind now. If you want to throw prison out there, I'll just tell you that we've had MMA, UFC fighters on here telling us they've been to prison and they ain't going
Oh yeah,
back.
they're like, I'm never going back.
Never going back. Give me coma.
Okay, now that you're giving me a little secondary
Insight.
opinions, yeah, a little
Insight.
inside information. Then
Yeah.
if it's as bad as they're saying it is, then I'll go
Bro,
to sleep for I'll go to sleep for a little bit.
It's probably worse. It is worse than what they're saying it is.
Jim is always like, if they can't make it out of there, like I'm not doing that.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Okay, Nico, we're gonna hope that Derek Coryell wasn't watching that Pitchell Arsenal clip. But is there anything you want to plug or promote before DB closes this out?
I don't think so. No, it's been great. It's been great. I just really hope Gavin's gonna be a little happy with what I said, but I don't think Caden will, because they'll probably bicker back and forth about it for a couple days.
He will probably get over it quick. Don't worry.
Yeah, if anyone would give over it quick, it'd probably be him.
So, well, Nico, appreciate you joining us, man. If there's anything we can do for you along the way, please reach out, brother.
Of course. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. That is Nico Partida, everybody. If you like hearing Nico's story, or you just like hearing average Joes or Jills talk X's and O's, please share the podcast on Facebook. Head over to YouTube, subscribe, notifications. That way you're first to know when new content is being dropped. Ava, when's your next episode so everybody knows?
Tomorrow, and then we're in me and Jim's town now because tomorrow we got an LSU baseball guest, so we're up.
Oh, buddy, LSU
I'm still
baseball.
not an
on deck.
A&M fan, but we might be a Nico Partida fan after this. Okay,
I can
we'll
accept
see
that.
you
I
at
can
Alex
accept
Box.
that. Yeah, we're there this year.
Nico is the closest thing to Shohei Ohtani that I know, so that's I'm down. Nico,
We love to see it.
Nico, you're my guy, man. Appreciate you. As
Thank you so
always,
much.
remember, strong bodies, sharp minds, grit and grind all the time. We're out.